Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So up next for the hot air balloon series, I decided to draw Sonic, and I had this like immediate thought to have Tails be the balloon and Sonic was hanging from the balloon on a lawn chair, and he's like sipping a lemonade. I distinctly remember a scene from the cartoons where he was kind of like laid back sipping a lemonade, and he had like shades on, you know, because Sonic is so super cool like that and chill. He's just so cool. And I wanted to try to recreate that in my piece. I think the biggest challenge I had with this drawing was perspective, because I've never been strong at perspective drawing in the past, and I really wanted to nail this perspective that Tails is coming toward you, you know, and like floating towards you, and I had to try to draw him in a way that like his head and his hands are bigger, and as you go back toward his butt end, things are starting to kind of taper and get a little smaller, you know. And I know in the cartoon when Tails is flying, it looks like a little tornado on his back, and like an orange fluff tornado. But because he's a balloon, he wouldn't really be, you know, able to move his tails. He's a balloon. So I had to draw them individually and kind of make it look like they were twisting around each other a little bit. And then I had to add my seams to really nail the balloon aspect. So all along Tails' body, he's got balloon seams, and I tried to really push those shiny highlights to give it that like cartoony plastic feel. So you'll notice that like Sonic's highlights aren't nearly as dramatic as Tails' highlights. I did want the background to be Green Hill Zone. It is the first zone in the game that, or the first level in the game that you play through. It's iconic. It's easily recognizable. I think I did an okay job with the ramp and the big circle loop. I knew like right out of the gate that my checkered pattern was going to be a little off, because I'm not one to sit down and like pull out my ruler, you know, and start like making everything look perfect. And I think honestly that's one of the things that I like about my drawings is they're not perfect. You can tell a human drew this, you know. I've noticed over the last few years that artists who can do like hyperrealism or overly perfect pieces are getting accused of being AI. And I guess that's something I could be grateful for, that my art is mediocre and nobody is going to call me out for being an AI artist, because you can tell just by looking at it that it was hand drawn, because my lines are wiggly, because my proportions might be a little off, you know. It's definitely human drawn, you know. Of course, I always strive to get better at drawing, and I have a goal of where I want to be with my art. I have people that I look up to as mentors and inspirations, and I watch their YouTube channels for learning. But at the same time, I'm proud of where I am today. I'm proud I can draw the way that I do. And even though my art's mediocre, like I said, at least you can tell that a person did it. And I think my art has character, you know. It's quirky, it's fun, it's nostalgic, and I like to make drawings that make people happy, and I feel like when someone looks at this piece, if you're a Sonic fan, I think that that would bring you some joy. You'll be like, oh my god, I love Sonic. This is so cute, and hopefully they would want to buy it and put it up on their wall or on their kids' wall, you know. I did make this an 11 by 14, so it's going to be decent size. So I will sell this piece for $15. And yeah, like, I think it looks okay. I know, like, at the end there, I totally sketched out the rings, but I never actually lined the rings. So after I signed it and everything and I stopped recording, I went outside and I was like looking at the picture on my phone, because I had sent it to my husband on Facebook Messenger. So I had pulled it back up and I was looking at it and I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot the rings. So I had to go back in, hit record again, and just add those in last minute. It took like a few minutes to do. But I think the rings really like aid in the overall nostalgic feel of it, and it brings the whole scene to life a little more, you know. Makes Green Hill Zone feel more authentic. So I'm glad that I noticed that little detail and I went back in and added them, you know. So anyway, y'all let me know if y'all like this drawing. And the next one is definitely going to be Zelda. And I still, like, I have an idea of kind of what I want to do, but I haven't sat down and actually sketched it yet. I know I'm not going to do one particular game. I definitely want to just bring in elements of a lot of different games and just kind of conglomerate them into one piece. And so kind of like a Zelda tribute piece, you know. I think for the balloon, I want to do the like sigil that's on the shield, you know, the bird with the Triforce. I definitely want some like scalloped fabric going around the balloon. I might do a traditional balloon shape for this piece, but that's as far as I've gotten on the thought process. I think I'm just going to sit down and I'm just going to grab my pencil and traditionally sketch it on paper and just kind of play around with some ideas and see what I can come up with. And then for the final piece, I'm going to do Totoro. He's got a nice balloon shape, and I think I can make a really cute, cozy piece using Totoro. So I definitely like, and I had this thought of like having a Totoro balloon and the little gremlins, the little like mini baby Totoros. I want them to be in the piece. I want some soot sprites in there. I definitely want to put May and her sister in there. I'm not sure. Oh, and I gotta figure out a way to put in Cat Bus, because he's so stinking cute. Everybody loves Cat Bus, and I've got to figure out how I'm going to get Cat Bus into the drawing. So that's my next step. After Zelda, I'm going to do that. And then I'll be done. I'm going to have just these 4 pieces I'm going to try to sell. And I still have all my last prints. I need to try to sell those. I have a sticker bundle. There's 5 2-inch by 2-inch stickers in a pack, and I'm selling those for $7 a pack, which I think is a good deal for getting 5 stickers. And 2 inches by 2 inches, it's a little small, but for the drawings that I had printed, I did the Among Us drawing, the Zelda piece with the Silent Princess dress, Toadette. I did the Banana Cat, and there was one more. Which one was it? Oh my gosh. Now I can't remember. Dang. But it was another like. like major, like people would recognize it. And I don't remember which one I picked. That's okay. Anyway, and so far I've only sold one pack of stickers to a kid. Yeah, I haven't been doing so good on the last two booths. I did a 4th of July fair and I made $25. And then I did a glow night market in Clarksville and I made $15. And I had to drop the price of 2 of the prints I sold just to sell them. Like I sold a $10 print for $5 and I sold a $15 print for $10 just to make a sale. So I'm really hoping the Balloon Festival has a better outcome. And I hope that people really like these balloon drawings. I feel like since they're themed, maybe I'd have a better chance of making a sale. So we'll see. I don't know how it's gonna go. But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching the video and hanging out today. And I can't wait to see you on the next one. Bye.